I'm Craig Stagner with Spfld Demize, and I'm joined here by Coach Fraser. Sean, tell us about the game tonight.
It was a very exciting one. We were very pumped before the game, and so were they as well. It was two very good teams, to be fair. Two teams that wanted to play football. It was a very open game and very exciting for everyone that was in the crowd, and it had everything, to be honest with you. So we were pleased to get out of it with something. I think we deserved something, and yeah, like I said, it was just a great spectacle for the supporters.
Well, the first half was there was a lot of corner kicks, several fouls. It was a very physical game. Went into halftime 0-0. What kind of adjustments did you make at the half?
Well, it was 1-0 at halftime to them, actually. But yeah, no, we talked about a few things that needed to happen quicker. We needed to get out of our final third quicker. Defensively, there was a couple of individuals that needed to kind of adjust the way they were playing. The two centre backs needed to get on the same page and stuff, and then obviously offensively, as we went forward, we were getting a lot of success with Mark, with the two centre backs that they had, and we wanted to just get Jack Roberts and then our two outside midfielders higher and then closer to him so that they could affect the play. And as we did that and we adjusted in the second half, we created 7 or 8 chances that all could have been goals, and I was pretty pleased with that, and I was pretty pleased with the way, obviously, we brought Dennis Kennett in as well, and he did very well in the midfield for us.
That's correct, and I was incorrect there. It was 1-0, the Menace going into half. Second half, Mark Heath Preston really turned it on, and he scored in, what, the
81st? Something like that?
81st, 82nd minute. And then had a couple other chances. Tell us about those other chances that could have actually sealed the win.
I think for the second half we were by far and away the best team on the pitch there. And they can't have any. Des Moines can't have any. They can't have any feeling that we shouldn't have came out of the game with something. So the second half, I don't think we controlled it, but I think we were the best side. And like I said, we've created 7 or 8 chances before that one that he scored that I think could have been goals. But as our young team becomes more match fit, gets more used to each other, and we continue to work on and refine our system, I think we'll be very good.
That's correct. This team is still new, getting to know each other. This is the first game together with a much different lineup. You could tell in the second half the cohesiveness was starting to gel. Now, this coming Friday night is a game against St. Louis, a third time in a couple weeks. Tell us about that.
Well, yeah, and that's a different one. I think obviously tonight we'll enjoy the fact that we've got a positive result, and we'll look at the film, and then we'll get the boys to recover, and then we'll start looking towards St. Louis. But again, it's a home game, and we want to come out and take a lot of the positives from the second half and put them in from the start against St. Louis and hopefully get a victory.
That's correct. The game ends tonight 1-1 tie against the Des Moines Menace, with the Demize clearly controlling the second half with a couple opportunities to actually take this game. A very positive outcome tonight, and Coach, congratulations on a first game, and we'll look forward to seeing you next Friday.
Thank you.